Hello. You just really never know what sort of things that you can accomplish until you just try, until you do it, until you just close your eyes, bite the bullet or whatever, and jump off the cliff and soar with the angels and know that it's going to be okay. I've done that many times. I've been told that I reinvent myself a lot by my first husband. Anyway, he said that. Yeah, I've recreated myself every several years. Probably every 7. And I was going through my bookcase again, and I landed upon this, which is the first book that I ever wrote. And surprisingly enough, I forgot all about it. And it's on a numerology. And I taught a little class at our Unity church. I think I was channeling by this time, but not very proficiently, maybe. I hadn't gotten connected with joy and all of that. But I was just looking through this and I thought, for somebody that doesn't do anything with graphics or artwork, it's not too bad. It has the information there. And I think the thing that scares us the most in writing a book or putting things down or creating things like that is the fear that we're not good enough, or the feeling that who would ever want to listen to me, which again is that not good enough thing. So I am in the process of going through all of the Channeler Academy modules. And I teach the Channelers Academy, and I'm the kind of teacher that we go with what's right here in front of us, and we work on it in a very conscious fashion in that capacity to build our channeling muscles and to build our intuitive muscles and to kind of lay down the groundwork and the foundation for all of that so people can lift their spirits and channel beings that are no longer in physical form or galactics or whoever. And I was working on the workbook because the class from last year has requested a workbook. And I was totally and completely intimidated by that fact. I mean, since I walked in, I don't even write in English any longer. My syntax, my words are out of the order, and you almost have to read it out loud to see what I'm talking about. I've had people that tell me that. And so I was completely intimidated over the fact of writing a workbook and to go along with the modules that I presented verbally and recorded. It's interesting that when I speak, people know what I'm talking about, usually. I mean, sometimes Joy has to translate, but normally when I speak, people get it. But when I write, sometimes they're like, what? What are you saying? Until they read it out loud, and then it makes sense to them. So as I was being intimidated by creating this workbook to go along with the courses, I just asked to channel that inner writer. I know I've got writers that are connected to my, as the bells are going off, this must be important according to Rhonda. I know I've got writers that are connected to my own higher self. And so I just started connecting with them, and it's absolutely fascinating. So you might try this if you're intimidated by something, that as I'm going to sleep, I ask for help in writing this workbook and creating this workbook in a logical, entertaining, educating, inspiring fashion. And when I wake up, I kind of lay there for a while and balance my chakras and think, do I really have to get up? It's not even light yet. And I start breathing into the information about this workbook and how it should be laid out and what it might look like. And I love it. It is such a process that is learnable and trainable. So my message for you this week is, if you are intimidated by anything that you want to do, that you want to experience, that you want to create, stop being intimidated by it. If you have the desire to do something, the skill is there. You may get the opportunity to work on it while you're sleeping, or you may get the opportunity to take a class or something. But if you're stuck and intimidated by something, try not to let that stop you. And ask for your own higher self to come in while you're sleeping and teach you how to do it. I hope this made sense to you. I hope I used all my words. But we are our own creative life force. You know, I was looking at Michael Bernard Beckwith's book the other day, The Answer Is You. And I don't really read books, and I'm learning to read books again. Did you see how I don't have a bracelet on, so I can't change it? I'm expanding my horizon with the ability to read books again. And again, that is a little intimidating to me. I don't read while I'm asleep. I don't put the books in bed with me like I used to do and sleep with them. I want to actually look at the words. And so, know that you can do whatever it is that you are choosing to do. If you have the desire to do something, breathe into it, feel into it, see it as though it's already done, and then take it to bed with you and see what happens when you wake up in the morning. My workbook is being lined out in my journaling. And so how cool is that? Which is the same way that the course was developed, is during my guided writing. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that little tip. Write while you sleep. We'll see ya. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.